the godfather of reality TV himself, Mark Long. Who's
Crowd goes wild.
Oh,
Crowd goes wild.
Scoop, the crowd is going crazy. You actually asked me if I remember. Of course I remember Road Rules. It was like the first reality show, competition show that was around. You were on season 1 of Road Rules. That had to have been a core memory for sure. Like, what stands out the most?
So looking back 30 years, it's such a long time ago, but we had no
Or it was yesterday.
No cell phones.
I know.
No social media. We didn't have GPS, so I actually had to use a map to get around the
good old
stage.
days. Oh my gosh, I miss those days.
I'm surprised we didn't get lost more. And I remember I was looking at a map, and it
Do you have a Thomas map, the Thomas guide?
Yes, the whole flip thing. But I remember looking at the map. I didn't even know what state I was in, but I remember saying, and they used this on the show, I was in a city, Tucson. And I pronounce it Tucson.
Tucson. Oh my gosh.
And it like has lived with me forever. But Tucson, Arizona. So yeah, it was such. You know what though? Of all the shows I've done, when I mention Road Rules, people have like an emotional, physical reaction because of just the nostalgia of it and being back then. It was just such a good time to be on TV. Road Rules premiered the same day that Clueless premiered. Okay. So like you remember how pop culture bomb that was. Yeah. But it was just such a great show, and I have such fond memories looking back.
As you should. I mean, those were the good old days. Okay, so you went on to do the challenge, which was Road Rules, Real World together, combined. What was that like?
Well, look, I've always said, and I still do it. I did one last year. So from 98 until last year, I have still competed on MTV, and I still fit in a Speedo. I could still melt ice with my butt, you know, so, but as you get older.
How do you melt ice with your, can you please walk us through that process?
It's all about pressure and speed. That was it. But I mean.
Did you freeze your bum?
Of course, of course. But looking back, it's been such an amazing ride. I started Road Rules in '95, and last year, you know, still competed. So it's been decades for me. And I had such a great time, and the best thing about it was I had so many more friends that I would have had, visited so many countries that I've never would have been in. But as you can see, we did some crazy things. I've skydived, jumped out of airplanes, bungee jumped into a volcano. So we did some cool stuff. And I think even at my ripe age of 54, I'm still ready to do more. You know?
Yeah. And I feel like at this point, like when you're competing with all of these other competitors, I mean, you bond, right? You get close. And of course you're competing against each other, but it's different. It's a sport, you know, you kind of come together.
You have lifelong friendships that last forever. I still have friends that you know, Kit and I are still very close. People that I've done challenges with in the late 90s, I'm still very close with. Eric Nies, who was a MTV pioneer. So yeah, the friendships I've loved to keep, and it's been like a fraternity sorority that I never chose to be in, but ended up being in. It's been amazing. Yeah,
and you obviously mentioned Kit Hoover, who hosts Access Hollywood. So you did season 1 with her on Road Rules. Would you do another competition show with her?
So she and I talk all the time, and we said, like, you know, Road Rules 30th anniversary.
I can totally see her doing it.
It kind of like reinvigorated our like duo, because I think we were like the first true reality showmance, and the first true reality dynamic duo. So I think there's a world out there where she and I do something in that world. I think she'd be down for it, and she's actually super athletic.
Of course, that's why I say she could totally do it.
She'll run from here to Vegas and back.
She's so competitive. I love it. I love the energy. Okay, so you have a reunion coming up. What can fans expect?
So Sunday at the Brea Improv, right outside Los Angeles, we're bringing back the most ever Road Rulers gathered in one spot.
Oh my God!
There's still tickets left at challengemania.live. We're going to have video packages we've been working on, surprise guests, music from the era, and it's going to be a live show, so anything can happen. It's almost like going to a reality show.
Ooh,
so we're super excited, and we travel all over the country doing these. So if you guys love reality television and the challenge and Road Rules, you can go to challengemania.live. All the cities are listed there. I hosted with Scott Yeager, one of my best friends.
I love it. Well, I want to go back to the 90s, so I'm going to do it. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you.
That was the best, right? The best decade.